Hey friends, it's Mr. Jim, and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. Last time, we saw that Professor Sticky Fingers has started stealing all of our spy gear, and it's up to Hunter and Reed to grow the magical seed of a bubbleberry bush. Are they going to be able to choose to be patient and follow the directions so that it grows in time? I don't know. Well, we gotta find out. Let's go!
Hunter, I don't know how much longer I can take this. This is one of the hardest challenges of my entire life,
said Reed. Hunter glanced down and said, Reed, we've been watering this plant for only 4 hours so far. Why are you being so dramatic?
Because this is the hardest challenge I've ever had in my entire life. I'm not very good at being patient.
Reed, I guess, was not very good at being patient. Do you think you know how to be patient? I bet you do. You see, being patient means that you value something that's on the other side of being patient. So imagine if I said, hey, I'm going to ask you to sit in this chair for 5 minutes. Do you think that 5 minutes is going to seem like a long time? Or how about 10 minutes? How about if you had to sit in a chair for 10 minutes? That would seem pretty hard, right? That'd be hard to be patient. Well, what if on the other side of that 10 minutes, you got a cookie? Oh, I bet you'd be up for that challenge. Well, see, you can choose to be patient. And sometimes it's something that you have to choose to do, and there's not always a cookie at the other side. Well, as spies, Hunter and Reed, they had been to a lot of trainings about how to choose to be patient, but I guess it's harder to act it out in real life. And Reed was really struggling.
I don't think I can do this.
Beep, beep, beep. All right, it's time to water, said Hunter. You see, they had an alarm going off every 10 minutes. They had to water the seed so that it would grow, and then that bush would produce the bubble berries that we need to stop Professor Sticky Fingers. The weird thing is that they just have to water it every 10 minutes because I guess this is a very thirsty seed. Hunter reached for the watering can and watered the seed again. All right, now reset the timer and then we'll do it again, said Hunter. Reed was really running out of patience. I don't know. I really need a break. Hunter, do you think you could take over for a little while and then maybe we could take turns? Oh, yeah, that's actually a great idea, said Hunter. Oh, good. I'm going to go lay down or something. Reed was acting like this was one of the hardest things in his entire life to do, but I get it. Being patient and doing the same thing over and over and over, watering that plant seed over and over every 10 minutes, that could seem like a pretty challenging thing to do. Well, Reed ran inside to go play with his Legos for a little bit. Sometimes it is nice to take a break from something every once in a while. It gives you some fresh eyes and a fresh amount of patience. Hunter was very focused on the job. Every 10 minutes when that alarm went off, he would water that seed. Still, nothing was growing. He was starting to get a little worried that it wasn't actually working. Could this seed actually be broken? What if we're actually supposed to go out and stop Dr. Sticky Fingers? Why are we wasting our time with this seed? Hunter's mind began to fill with a whole bunch of thoughts that maybe he should go off and do his own thing and stop the professor, because he is a pretty good spy, Hunter thought to himself. Hey, Reed! Reed couldn't hear him because he was inside. So Hunter left the seed to go find Reed. And this was not a very good choice.
Oh boy, it's finally left that seed. Maybe I can go steal it. Ha!
Oh no, that's the professor. Is he nearby? Reed, there you are. Hunter had finally found Reed building his Legos. Hey, what's up? Well, I was thinking, do you think we should really follow the directions forever? Because maybe we should just go out and try and stop the professor. I don't know about that, said Reed. I know I was acting really dramatic and that this was ridiculous, but it is what HQ told us to do. And they're always right. So maybe we should just stick it out. And if we take turns, it'll be a lot easier, said Reed. Oh, I guess you're right, said Hunter. Reed glanced out the window to check and see if the seed had started to grow, and it was gone. Hunter, did you move that thing? Where's the seed? Where did it go? Hunter couldn't believe it. He had only gone inside for a little bit. They both raced outside as fast as they could, and sure enough, the seed and its little container that it was in was missing. What's all this sticky stuff all over the ground? You don't think the professor got here? Oh no. Hunter and Reed started to look all over the place. And wait, look over there. There was a trail going into the forest with a whole bunch of, sticky gooey stuff. I bet that's him. Let's follow it. Hunter and Reed didn't have any of their spy gear because, remember, it was all stolen by Professor Sticky Fingers. They had to do this all on their own, without any spy gear. Oh no, Reed, this is all my fault. I never should have left it alone in the first place. And we're going to run out of time. The timer's going to go off in 4 minutes. We only have 4 minutes left to water that thing, and then it's all for nothing, said Hunter. Oh, it's going to be okay, dude, said Reed. We're going to get it. Don't worry. Let's go. Hunter and Reed were running faster and faster into the forest, trying to catch up to the professor. It's a good thing the professor's very sticky because he's not fast. He has to... Every step he takes, he gets sticky everywhere.
Oh boy, there's no way that I can let them get this thing back. I gotta get this back to Dr. Stinky Breath. And he is gonna be so happy. Yes!
There he is, shouted Hunter. They had finally caught up to him in the forest. Professor, you better put that down, or else we're gonna send HQ on you.
Like you could ever do that. There's no way.
As Professor Sticky Fingers leaned up against a tree to turn around and laugh at Hunter and Reed.
My hands, they're stuck. Oh no!
Hunter and Reed were able to grab the pot out of Professor Sticky Fingers' hands as he was stuck to the tree. Hurry, let's get out of here. We're running out of time. Hunter checked the timer, and there was only 20 seconds left before the plant needed its next watering. They ran back to the house as fast as they could. Reed, grab the water, quick! They grabbed the water and watered the seed just in time as the timer went off. Shoo! That was close. All right, Reed, we really got to stick this out. Yeah, now I see how important it is. If the professor wants to steal this has got to be the real deal, said Hunter. The rest of the day, Hunter and Reed stuck to it. Every 10 minutes, even though it seemed silly, they still watered the seed every single time. The next morning, sure enough, a bush had quickly grown out of the dirt in the pot. Hunter and Reed were able to send the bush and its berries into HQ for sampling. And it worked. They were able to create a very secret formulation of bubble berries. You see, with our bubble shooters, we can now shoot these bubble berries, these bubbles, at Professor Sticky Fingers. And that will stop him for good. Well, unless he can get sticky again, which I'm sure he can, but it will at least stop him that day from stealing anything. Wow, great job, Hunter and Reed. It's because of you choosing to be patient that you grew that seed, and we now have magical bubble berries. Whew! That was an amazing adventure. Just the beginning of stopping Professor Sticky Fingers. The end.
Hey friends, I need your help celebrating a birthday. Drumroll, please. Happy birthday, Lily G, who's turning 5 years old. Lily loves ballet, soccer, and dinosaurs. Whoa, I love it, Lily and I'm so glad we got to celebrate you and your big day on the show. Happy 5th birthday. Well, friends, I hope you all have a super duper day, and I'll see you on our next adventure. Bye!